and welcome back to the realm of insanity. I am your queen, KPowerXD, and we're back with some more Elder Scrolls Online Gold Road. We are on the final door of the Luminaries. Last time we did the Netch, and before that we did the Dragon, and the Griffin, and the Indrik, and now we're on to the Unknown. Little disclosure moment as usual. I'm an Elder Scrolls Online stream team partner and I'm sometimes supplied product or sponsored to play the Elder Scrolls Online, but I have been playing this game for over a decade, which is mad. I'm in.
Ah, at last, we come to the final wing.
My darling T-Storians, thank you so much for keeping up on the history of the realm. You didn't see that. You didn't see that. You saw nothing. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Look at the little watches everywhere. Aww. So many lore books in here.
Novel erudition always makes me heady.
Oh gosh, there's loads more that I've missed over here too. Yep, that's one. I'll have to go through and read all the ones I've found in my little collection at some point. Hi Tiger, how are you today? Hope you're glad, because if you're not, I'll be sad. Hello. The final door. The unknown. I have a couple of theories about what's behind this door. I think it could be Ulfsild as a luminary, born into a luminary. I think, and no spoilers, because I don't want spoilers. It could be me. Like a version of me split off back in the day. It could be Blueberry. Thank you so much for the tiny diny on TikTok. I really appreciate it. And I hope you're glad, because if you're not, I'll be sad. Hello. Thank you so much. Oh, and thank you for the little everything. Thank you. You saucy bean, you. And thank you for the likes as well. I hope you had a fantastic day gaming too. Also, Mike on YouTube, hope you're glad, because if you're not, I'll be sad. Let's talk to the crow. I think it could be me. Like, because we have a split-off kind of soul thing going on. Being the, vestige and all that. Or it's going to be Magnus! Or, I don't know. Could be anything.
You perch atop a mountain of accomplishments. An interloper no longer. You've unlocked the wings of the Netch, the Dragon, the Griffin, and the Indrik. Now, only a final door remains.
The unmarked door is open now. Yes?
It is. And beyond lies your final trial to restore the Scalarium. Your proctor for this test shall be me.
Oh.
As you may have already guessed, I am the last luminary who might lend their power to...
Oh, that makes sense. Oriel would like to know. The final wing is your wing?
The wing of the crow. When we first met, I said that it was up to the luminaries if you would be Ulfsild's inheritor. Now, you face a test unlike any you have seen before. There is an echo of Ulfsild.
I mean, it makes
nearby.
sense, because they have luminary-coloured eyes.
And then we fly.
Well, you bamboozled me, Crow. You bamboozled me.
Congratulations. You've accomplished incredible things. Through you, my work finally lives on. Gather any allies you choose. We will see if the Crow deems you worthy. If you are the inheritor of the Scalarium. See you on the other side.
It's time for your final trial. The last door? Did I hear the crow say she's a luminary? I thought she was Ulfsild's familiar.
Me too.
I suppose she could be both. Wait, hold on, congratulations! You're heading into your final trial!
Yes! Ulfsild said that one could gather any allies she wants for this trial. You want to join Coriel, yes?
I guess that makes sense, since the portal to get here was keyed to 2 people. And after all, it's my duty as a Knight of the Lamp to follow you into the unknown.
The unknown!
To protect you from the dangers therein.
Forgive this one for asking, but you are with her?
You're damned right I'll see this through to the end with you. I wouldn't have it any other way. I can't wait to see what the Votary Commander and Guildmaster Galarian make of all this.
Right. Let us get in there then. Let's go, Nalia and Azanda. Because he's here too. You're leveling up the boy. Whoa. Look at this. Taking some screenshots.
This must be the Crow's domain. Incredible. Maybe those echoes can tell us more.
Wow, this is pretty. And I recognize it from somewhere.
This ritual has taken everything I had and more. It worked, I think, and I will leave part of myself behind. Will it be enough for those that come after? Will anyone follow in my footsteps? I refuse to believe all this work was for nothing.
I want that. I want that little unicorn thing.
My inheritor could come from anywhere, from a distant era. A brighter time, I dare to hope.
The wisps.
I trust the Luminaries. They will ensure the right person steps into the role. Any attempt to save the Scholarium would only provoke Sheogorath. As far as I know, the Daedric princes know nothing of the Luminaries. I have to seal this place away, so it feels like locking away parts of my heart and soul. I suppose in some ways, it is.
These echoes must be from Ulfsild's final days here. They're so personal. And unfortunately, none are quite as instructive as the ones she left in the Scholarium.
Thank you very much for the heart, me blueberry. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Oinzerk, hope you're glad, because if you're not, I'll be sad. Hello. If this is part of the trial, what do you think they are trying to tell us?
So far, they're just reinforcing what we already knew. Ulfsild sealed away the Scholarium to protect it from Sheogorath. Kind of lovely, actually, the way she said it was for the Luminaries. And there was that bit about a ritual. Did you catch that?
You know what ritual she is talking about, yes?
Maybe it was the sealing ritual, something she left behind to protect the Scholarium. She described it as a piece of herself? Wait, the echoes, look! What are they pointing at?
Ooh. Fable of the Crow. The crow was fond of talking and travelling, and shiny things. Only one in the woods answered her call and matched her wits. He was the raven, handsome and solitary and wise from his many years. Before too long, they were birds of a feather, building a grand nest together. All the magic of the forest was theirs. The crow collected shinies, gifts from her friends in the woods. At first, the raven had many questions. I can see the worth in these gifts of power, but what of these gifts of mystery? They reward my curiosity, answered the crow. And these gifts of loyalty? They were given to protect me. They strengthen our friendship, Crow explained. It is an awful lot of unexpected charity, the raven observed. My friends are compassionate. It is good to share things, like our nest. There is plenty of room for us and more. Though the raven quickly lost interest in these curios, he saw they made the crow happy, and made no complaint when she stashed these gifts beneath their grand nest. One day, the raven told the crow he was thinking of bartering their nest. The crow was distraught. What could her raven have possibly considered trading their nest for? And to whom? He told her a stranger offered to trade it to him for a star. His eyes glittered with a longing she had never seen before. The raven spoke of what wondrous things he could do with such a shiny gift. Had something changed in him? Or had he always been this way? The crow couldn't say, nor could she stop him. Once the raven's bargain was in motion, there was no going back. The raven knew he had done wrong. He offered to help the crow move what he could to her cache beneath the nest. But the crow refused. If they were incomplete, if they were seen, if any of the gifts from her friends fell in the hands of the stranger, it could spell disaster. So the crow chose to leave her treasures, hidden and secret under secret guard. She plucked her own feathers, practically enough to make another crow, and without fully realizing how she'd done it, Feather Crow was born in her image, a being not unlike her friends of the forest. Crow told the Feather Crow to hide herself among the dark leaves and guard her gifts. Crow could not promise her return. She would leave this place. Her feathers would grow back. She would build a new nest. From that nest would come fledglings, fed on the tales of Crow's grand treasure, the gifts given by her friends of the forest. Where others saw dark leaves, the fledglings would recognize their mother's feathers. But Feather Crow came from Crow. For all their talk of adding others to their nest, Feather Crow knew it remained barren. Then, let the fledglings come from anywhere, the Crow decreed, so long as they have the strength to make a vow, to embody the virtues of my friends in the forests. Their gifts and magic will be shared with them in return. Is that not the story of
in that book?
What's going on here?
Anything more to say?
Interpret the fable of the crow. Okay, so we need to talk to these again.
What lies always ahead of you, so you will never see it. What is always coming, but never arrives. Existence itself is a mystery. An unmapped territory spread out before you. Will you take a vow to explore it?
Oriel will take a vow.
Speak your vow of mystery.
Ooh, okay. Right, hold on. So, mystery, they reward my curiosity. So we've got mystery, curiosity, loyalty, protect, charity, compassionate. Okay.
What lies always... Speak your vow of mystery.
No, I've already forgot. I think it's in my bags, though. I think it's in my bags. Oh, wait. I think the marker for the Fable of the Crow is broken. Mystery, curiosity. Mystery, curiosity.
What lies always ahead of you, so you speak your vow of mystery.
This one vows to be curious about what lies ahead. I already looted the urns for some of them. I've not gone around and looted everything yet. But I did already loot some of them. I'm a loot goblin. I'm a Khajiit. You really think I didn't try?
Kindness is like the first snow of winter. Get enough of it all at once, and soon it starts to stick. When I pass from this world, I'll never look back and wish I'd been less charitable. Will you vow the same?
Oriel will take a vow.
Speak your vow of charity.
Charity. Charity, loyalty was protect. So, charity has got to be compassion, right? This one vows to be compassion to others to the end of her days.
Your vow has been sworn. Relationships do not lose their verse when they end. You can carry someone with you in other ways. But while it lasts, there's such joy in loyalty to one's friends. How will you vow to respect them?
Toriel will take a vow.
Speak your vow of loyalty.
Brigitte vows to protect those she care about.
Your vow has been sworn. You understand, and you are ready to take the next step.
Our way forward. Now the real work begins.
Ooh. Yeah, there was there was an urn over here that I looted on the other side. That one. One of these. And I looted something else around here as well. But I haven't gone round to do all of them yet. Not that I'm getting much out of it, to be honest. I mean, it's Somerset. Of course you want it. Somerset and Morrowind are the two places where you want to loot everything. Not mean to sit down. Spudsy, hello! Incompetence, hello! How are you today? I hope you're glad, because if you're not, I'll be sad. Hello! Corn chowder. That. Yeah, now I got nothing. I got diddly squat. That's alright. Because we're going into the Crow. Labyrinthian?
Welcome to the Labyrinthian, or at least my version of this ancient maze.
Aww.
Welcome to my roost, to the wing of the Crow. I am a luminary just like the others, though I'm the youngest of our number by far. Right now, my fable lacks a fitting end. I hope that you and Nalia can change that.
Why didn't you tell us that you are a luminary of magic?
Pin feathers, mortal. When we first met, I didn't know your quality. I spent many years in solitude, guarding and hoping to guide. Now, here we are. You, a worthy inheritor to Ulfsild's legacy. Me, the proctor in your trial. Are you ready to begin?
Brigitte is ready. What does she do?
I shaped my domain to be the perfect trial space, based on Shalador's Labyrinthian. It will finally prove you are the one I have awaited. Showcase what you have learned in your journey to master scribing. We start here, in the Luminary Antechamber.
What is the challenge here?
Ulfsild named us Luminaries, magical lights in the darkness. This puzzle asks you to set braziers ablaze in honor of that name. Just think back to your time with the dragon. You know everything you need to complete this puzzle.
The dragon?
This is amazing. The Labyrinthian, the real one anyway, was built by Shalador to test potential archmages. And now here we are.
The Crow said we need to solve a puzzle to move ahead. Something with the braziers.
I overheard.
Bras!
And she mentioned the dragon. Do you think it's another riddle? Magnus, I hope so. I bet this is an opportunity for you to use Ulfsild's lens to get things started.
Ariel will look around.
I'm here to help, my friend. Just talk to me if you need a quick way to put out the flames and start again. I've got a spell for that. Here we go.
Right. Let us get into it. Right. So, solve the riddle of luminary fires. Right, so we want to go down here. Oh, flip. Stormy, baby.
That might be the riddle to solve this.
The riddle of luminary fires. In the dark of night, the light grows bright as fire spreads from brazier to brazier. Beacons of magical light, magical might, the luminaries all have wings. In the dark of night, the light grows bright from the luminary with feathers and no wings. Some have scales, some have tails, the luminaries all have wings. In the dark of night, the light grows bright from the luminary with feathers and full wings. Raise the gate, don't be late. The luminaries all have wings. Okay, I'm gonna have this up on my other screen with snipping tool. Because I have the worst memory, and then at least I can read through it. Kind of wish that would happen if you found a book. You know, like in Guild Wars 2, when you can have the window open while you're playing and have, like, the journal open. I kind of wish that was a thing that we could pin it, maybe. That would be really cool, actually. Right. So... Flame of the Indrik. Okay. In the dark of night, the light grows bright as fire spreads from brazier to brazier. Beacons of magical light, magical might. The luminaries all have wings. In the dark of night, the light grows bright from the luminary with feathers and no wings. That's the Indrik. That's the Indrik. Some have scales.
Responsibly.
Some have scales, some have tails. The luminaries all have wings. Some have scales, some have tails. In the dark of night, the light grows bright as fire spreads. Wait, I wonder if it starts back there. Beacons of magical light, magical might. The luminaries all have wings. Oh wait, that start. Okay, so these have already lit, right? Okay. In the dark of night, the light grows bright from the luminary with feathers and full wings. That's the griffin. No.
Act with
The gate
justice.
just went up. You did it!
Woo! Whenever there are puzzle riddle type stuff where we have to read something for clues, I have the page open, read it out to Zion, let him do all the work. I usually tell chat to retype it, but that wasn't just a couple of numbers this time, so I didn't. Ooh.
Beautiful. But I bet that's a quick trip
The
down.
fox!
Friends, you're not meant to go straight down. That's why I'm here. It's you! Hi, it's me. When the griffin told me you'd entered the crow's wing, I knew you needed me. After all, Ulfsild told me you would. I'm supposed to help you get past this next bit.
Ulfsild told you to help this one?
Yes, see? Just like your knight said, we're pretty high up in the air. The way forward is on the far side of this maze chasm thing. the path to get there is very narrow, and invisible, and mostly marked by scent. But that's why I'm here.
How are you going to help this one find the path?
There are a couple of wards along the way. You reveal and break them, and I can dig to reveal the path. Easy. Remember, we have to move quick. And, don't look down.
Let us get going then.
I can sniff out the path as you break the wards. Dig. Here's a focal point to start you off. Watch your step. Follow close and go quick. This is so fun. Nice. We should be able to make it to the next platform.
Whoa!
Thank Magnus Solid Ground. Are we done?
That was so cool!
Get ready for part 2.
Wait, Fox, wait!
Up we go. Keep up and eyes out.
Woo!
We're doing great. Keep it up.
Almost.
New research.
Foxy? Oh.
Sorry, friends. We're almost there. Almost done.
This is so cool! Badgers would hate this. I was on the path.
Keep up and eyes out for those wards. Sorry, friends. We're almost there. Almost done.
I love the fox. He's so cute. What the flip is going on? I was having a great time until the floor started going funky.
Keep up and eyes out for those wards. Sorry, friends. We're almost there. Almost done.
Oh my god. Paths are all blurring together. Okay, I made it that time. Oh my gosh.
Oh, we made it! We were so high up. That was so much fun. You did great. This is where I leave you. I know you can do it. Good luck.
Flipping stairs. I still had timer on it though. Because I looked at the time before I reached the end and I was like, oh, I've got 20 seconds left. I can just have a quick look. So cool. Hi, Nev. Hope you're glad, because if you're not, I'll be sad. Hello, how you doing? Excuse me.
Nalia, adventurer, you made it.
Whee! Whee! Whee!
Some of those unstable orbs again, blocking our path. There must be a way to clear a path. That did it! Keep an eye out. Could be anything in here.
Yeah. Could be anything. Hello! What's Rudolph?
Adventurer, welcome to the end. You've overcome innumerable challenges, and you stand poised to fulfill the legacy left behind by Ulfsild all those years ago. You are the inheritor of the Scalarium.
Thank you, bro. What else is left? What else is left to complete your trial?
You've collected grimoires, scoured the world for scripts, and scribed powerful spells and skills. You have power, Inheritor, and I want to see you demonstrate it.
Please, tell this one. How does she do that?
No matter how clever or compassionate we are, we must fight for what we believe in. Gather your feathers, use what you've learned on your journey, and defeat the beast of the maze. Good luck.
See it done.
Rise, Aut-Area!
Oh!
A fight, is it? This I can do.
Prove your worth.
Oh, watch out! Can you see a focal point? The orbs have to be conjured from a wall.
Did it?
Great work!
Uh-oh.
Prove yourself, Inheritor.
Heads up, we've got them all! Chimera, can you get to a focal point? Find the ward, dispel it.
Move now, please.
That did it!
The ultimate test.
Keep moving. We need to hold out a bit longer.
There's a void of magicka inside you.
A marvelous display of power. Precisely what I wished to see.
Oh, Labyrinthian. Labyrinthian. We get to go to the word wall.
Aut-Herioth could meet no more fitting end. Inheritor, you've come all this way on the wings of fables. Let me tell you one final story. In the last days of the Scalarium, Ulfsild's heart was filled with sorrow.
Said as much in her final echo.
Ulfsild gave up so much to develop the art of scribing. The Scalarium was her home, and the Luminaries were her family. On the precipice of losing everything, she spread her wings and soared. She enacted a rite, the ultimate act of scribing.
The right too.
She gathered every scrap of evidence she found during her time with the Luminaries, and created one of her own. A wellspring of magic, the heart of the Scalarium, was expended through the scribing altar, and I was born.
Ulfsild created you?
The scribing rite flashed the Archmage's mind upon the gathered power, and so I am her. From that moment, I went from woman to crow, and had precious little time to speak with myself before the Scalarium was torn away.
Incredible.
I am the crow, a piece of Ulfsild left behind to see scribing passed to you, to the world.
The Luminaries. Look!
She wisely used her power to ensure her legacy.
Ulfsild's keen mind ensured you could follow in her footsteps.
She was a fierce protector, defiant for what she cared about most.
Her compassion lifted everyone around her, just as it lifted you.
I am the shadow of a singular person, a being born in sorrow, but filled with hope. I have soared on the winds of magic for centuries, to be here with you today, Inheritor.
Oh, Galadriel! Xander, come back. Sorry, I had to get rid of him for the picture. Oh, man.
I'm here, and I'm feeling feisty.
I was Ulfsild, it's true. But after all these years, I much prefer my feathers. Only two things remain. Who will tend to the Scalarium, and the location of the final sigil, the last bit of power needed to amplify the altar.
What do you mean by tend to the Scalarium?
I have watched you and Nalia as you have struggled through the trials. Life is a maze. Legacies are a blessing, and the burdens of both should not be endured alone. You are a master of scribing, but I can already sense other adventures await you.
That does tend to happen to Coriel.
Indeed. Nalia, Knight of the Lamp. Do not shirk from my gaze. You have proven yourself, side by side, through challenges of the mind and heart. I would have you take up the mantle of the Scalarium's librarian, its master.
This one, talk to her about.
Excellent. Then that just leaves my sigil. Ulfsild's sigil. After she completed the rite and left me to safeguard the Scalarium, she took that symbol with her. I sense its final resting place, along the water's edge in the hold of Eastmarch.
Understood. Nalia and Coriel will seek it out.
Hang on. Me? Tend to the Scalarium? What will I tell the Rotary Commander? In the meantime, let me get that portal to Eastmarch going.
You'll do just fine, Knight. I will await both of you back at the altar.
Wow, this is such a view. I'm so glad that we've got the opportunity to the music. That made me really emotional seeing all the luminaries come out. Not gonna lie. Taking some screenshots because this is such an amazing screenshot right here. Oh. Man, that got me emotional when she was like revealing what she did. I knew it from listening to the echoes and reading the book, but wow.
I hope Ulfsild left something of herself behind where you're going.
Man. Hello, Netchy. Oh, man. What a story, I know. Oh. Badgers is a part of the story.
She did leave us an echo. It's Ulfsild, but She looks older. Happier.
It's been years since my time in the Scholarium, but I realized I never left a final message behind. As my life draws to an end, I've left a few things unsaid. I'm certain history won't carry on my name. I never sought recognition. I created Scribing to understand magic better, to understand myself better. But of course, my journey did not end when I left the Scholarium. The ritual to create a luminary took an enormous toll. It took years to recover, and Shaladov was long gone by that point. It was a dark time, but it wasn't the end of my story. Dark chapters are just that, moments in time, downturns in the tale. Things got better. I found new purpose, students eager to learn, new partners in research, and new partners in life. When I was a young woman, I was obsessed with the Scholarium, with the power of the luminaries. As I cast this echo, surprised how easily the magic came back to me. I have much to be grateful for. I'm a respected hedge wizard in Skyrim. They know me only as a compassionate, wise teacher. Which brings me back to you. I know you didn't walk this path alone. I made sure of it. I hope it was worth it. Take from this place the sigil of the Crow, and know that Ulfsild the Evergreen never forgot her magical friends. My days will end soon, I think, but they end happy. With me at my little desk, in my little home, scratching away in some journals. My fable, my story, ends where it began. Now go, and scribe your own.
I will. We will. I promise. That sigil has been waiting a long time for us, friend. Go on. Take it. Ulfsild gave up so much when she left the Scholarium behind. It sounds like she found her own path in the end. Makes me feel better about all of this. Well, the Crow wants me to be the master of the Scholarium. She wants me to step into Ulfsild's boots. It's a bit overwhelming. Those are some big boots.
Danger!
But knowing how much Ulfsild dealt with, all she went through and struggled.
You want to try and live up to what she did?
You said it. Scribing, the Scholarium, it was her life's work. If I can help keep it going, maybe even bring it to others through the guild. I can think about that later. Let's get the sigil back to the altar. Finish what we started.
Right. Let us head back.
One last portal for you, my friend.
Man, can you just follow me everywhere? I want to do portals. Oh, they're all here to watch.
Ulfsild left behind the sigil. Your sigil. She had a long, happy life after the Scholarium, Crow.
I'm relieved to hear it. The altar is yours, Inheritor. You have it, my sigil. Well done, Inheritor. Amplify the altar and bring this journey to an end.
You're back. And with some success, I hope.
Color me intrigued.
They don't say anything super interesting.
Does this mean we'll be moving on? Not that I don't love the smell of old tone dust.
That's up to my colleague here. Nalia, what's your plan?
I think I'm going to stay on here. See what happens if we open the Scholarium to the world. You know what? I think maybe, just maybe, my
Well
parents
done,
might be
Norv.
impressed with me next time I go home to visit.
Are you going to become the Scalarian's librarian, like the crow wanted?
I'm going to start by convincing the votary commander to keep me assigned here. Scribing is a lost art form because Ulfsild worked alone and in secret. If we open the doors of the library to the guild...
Oh, really? Curious. You think the guild would take to scribing?
If there's one thing about the adepts of the Mages Guild, they love an intellectual puzzle. Maybe someday, there might be an altar like this one in every guild hall across Tamriel. But that's for tomorrow. Today, we owe you an enormous thanks.
Quite the journey, Nalia.
The altar is completely restored. Every wing of the Scalarium is open and humming with power. And it's all thanks to you. Together, you and I returned Scribing, returned Ulfsild's legacy to the world. I can't wait to see what you make of it. Crow, how would you feel about us opening our doors to the guild? Letting the world appreciate Ulfsild's legacy firsthand.
I believe Ulfsild the Evergreen would have loved that.
With your quest done, it's time for me to check in with the guild. It'll take some time to get everything organized. Don't worry, I'll update you on my progress when I can. Just wish me luck with the votary commander.
Aw, that last door was the
Nalia's
best.
discovered her calling here in the Scalarium. Worry not, I'll back her up when she talks to the votary commander.
Good.
Thank you for your role in all of this. It's been a singular opportunity, adventurer.
Don't worry, Inheritor. I'll continue to guide Nalia through the many challenges the Scalarium may present. If nothing else, who will help her keep the Netch in line?
Aww.
I'm not easily impressed, adventurer, but you've lived up to expectations. Now that all the wings are open, I'm just itching for a chance to try scribing myself. Maybe write a paper or two. Who knows? The future looks bright, if dusty.
Amazing how far we've come since that day I first flagged you down. I'd like to think I played an integral part to all of this. Being loud enough to catch your attention certainly has its benefits.
So I'm going to go see what we can buy from What's-His-Face, and then we're going to go talk to each of the luminaries, see what they have to say about us being the inheritor of the Scalarium.
Scripts and grimoires.
So we got the Soul Burst. Am I... Wait. Oh, did I... Oh. Stupid. We can grab that.
You know, I once...
Script already known. Requires a signature with class achievement. Purchase. Adds a class signature enhancement to a scribed skill when written into a grimoire. Requires a signature with class achievement. Requires two-handed apprentice achievement. Requires dual-wield apprentice achievement. Wait. Requires a signature with class achievement. How do I... What is that? Wait, hold on. Let me... Acquire and use 50 class script scraps to unlock... Oh! So we need 50 of those script scraps. This signature script can be purchased from the chronicler for... Acquire and use 50 class script scraps to unlock the signature script class mastery. This signature script can be purchased from Chronicler Ferandil in the Scalarium. Class script scraps can be found in rewards by completing trials, dungeons, infinite archive arenas, PvP, and master writs. And also, world events, right? Because I got some from the incursions. What do you have now, buddy? Ooh, the Scalarium Ward. And we got all the doors. You don't unlock. Okay, chat. Gentle reminder that unless I specifically ask for help, I'll probably be able to figure it out myself. I have been playing this game a little bit. You know, only a decade. So, chill. If I specifically say, chat, how do I do this? Then you can absolutely chat-splain me. Otherwise, please hold off on the chat-splain, please. Thank you. Let's go over here. Norv, have a safe journey. I really appreciate you. You'll see very, very soon. That's the achievement that annoys me, is what that is. I didn't think it would be 50. I was thinking 10 or 25. 50's a lot.
You have restored the altar. May you stride forward with an understanding of the power you wield. Your magic will leave marks on this world. Whether they be scars or fingerprints remains to be seen.
Okay, very important note. Once you finish the Luminary questline, you cannot ask them the questions about what they think about the other Luminaries and how they became a Luminary. So if you want to learn all the stories about the Luminaries, you can either watch my videos or you can make sure you ask them all the questions before you leave. I wonder if they're going to be tradable. I might have... No, I don't have it. Don't have any in my bags, no. Will they appear in here? Then again, I've got 0 out of 50. So I guess I've not had any. Because I've used... I thought that was... the script scraps. I've used those, right? I ate about 4 of them. Unless that was something else. I'll have to make sure next time. Netchy, what do you have to say about what we just did?
Already missing my fabulous tendrils? No wonder. Few who gaze upon it can resist my splendor for long. Float easy, and know I will always be here if you need me.
Aww. And it is for two-handed weapons. Well, this one, the signature with class, that's your personal class one. So you've got signature with class. And then you've got all of these. Let me talk to all the luminaries and then I'll go back and have another look. Gerald! Hello! How are you today? I hope you're glad, because if you're not, I'll be sad. Hello! Foxy, what do you have to say?
You did it! The thing everyone wanted you to do. I forget. Anyway, I'm happy to call you my friend.
I will go posture check in a moment. I'm in my feels. I must goblin right now. But I will go on a break in a second.
Justice together. When I see all that you've accomplished,
I can't help but be impressed in spite of myself. Well done, mortal. Very well done.
Thank you, Griffin. Hello, Dragon. It makes me really sad when I see other people in here.
Ulfsild would be proud of you, I think.
Jump scare.
She and I never truly saw eye to eye. How could we, when she was so much smaller than I am? Despite that, we held a deep respect for one another. So take the value of my words, or do not. But you've done well.
Oh, thanks, Dragon. I always thought these were like solo instants until I occasionally saw other people, and then I was like, oh. Aww. It's nice that they all have a voice line to like wrap it up a little bit. They could have very easily just left that out and not done it.
If you're looking for something...
So the two-handed one... Did you say two-handed? Oh, two-handed. Requires two-handed apprentice. Reach rank 25 in the two-handed weapon skill line. So you can get the two-handed script pretty easily, Sonny. You just need to reach rank 25 in two-handed weapon skill line. Which means it might be time for me to try different weapons on this character just for these achievements, for funsies. Why not? That could be quite fun. So I would have to craft, and that would mean that I can get rid of some of my transmute crystals. So let's see. What do I want to do first? Two-handed, dual wield, or bow? There's another one for changing the color of two-handed skill that is behind trials and such. Ah. Ooh, I don't know. I feel like bow's gonna be a fun one. Healing with Claymore. I mean, I'll have it on my offhand, not my restoration staff. I think maybe... I mean, what am I closest? Let's have a look what I'm the highest level in already. One-handed and shield I've already got, but I haven't maxed it. Dual wield I'm level 6. Two-handed I'm level 8. And bow I'm level 6. So dual wield, two-handed is my highest level. Maybe I could do a poll for funds. Ooh, barrier. That's a nice blue to have. Little bit of blue, little bit of blue. Now, here's the question. Acquired by completing, pen is mightier than the sword. Oh my gosh, wasn't that like loads? Oh my gosh. Why did they have to make the purple Wall of Storms the literal hardest one to get? Oh, man. Oh, man. Purchase all of the grimoires listed below. Rate a scribe skill. Cleave, Cinnabar Red. Dude. Oh, I nearly have done this, but I guess that last guy is pretty, Oh, dude. Right, well, time to level up a new, weapon. Let's do a poll. /poll. What shall we do first? Bow, dual wield, bow, dual wield, two-handed. I use all weapons on 3 characters. I don't have to learn and waste anything. I have other characters that can use those weapons and have leveled up those weapons, but I just would rather do it all in one for fun. Been farming dailies on multiple characters just for this. Oh gosh. I've also been getting scribing upgrades from Gold Road dailies. Yeah, I need to go do some Gold Road dailies. Well! The Cult of Mother Moth? Mothman's waifu! There's so many books. What's fun is how you can mix up those secondary and tertiary effects with the main skills. Yup. You can do pretty much whatever you like with scribing, which is really nice. The only limits is obviously doing damage and healing at the same time and things like that, because... Well, we've got a few more options here. Haven't found that many affix scripts for things. Soul Burst is a cool one, though. Soul Burst is pretty cool because you can heal. You can interrupt at the same time. Grants minor resolve, increasing physical and spell resistance. I do like Mender's Bond. Heals the ally and other allies in the link. And heals the ally and other allies when they leave the link. And also affix minor breach to the enemies in the link. Pretty cool. I'm not going to make too many of these though because I don't have that many inks. Where do we see where inks are? Because they're not here, are they? Oh, they're in craft bag, aren't they? Ink, ink, ink. So, because I've only got 9, and I'd rather wait until I get the combinations that I really want, and then go from there. Because ink is a lot of work. A lot of work. Sorry, Azander, I probably should have had you out for that, but you were getting in all my screenshots, man. Untamed Legacy, hello, how are you today? I hope you're glad, because if you're not, I'll be sad. Hello. Right. If you're watching the VOD, I guess we'll end it here for you, because, I mean, you mostly just wanted the fun bit, right? You don't want to watch me go around farming a bunch of stuff. So, I'm going to redo that poll, because that was pathetic, chat. 2 votes. Pathetic. You've got to do better. What do? 2-handed, dual-wield, dual-weird bow. I wrote dual-wield instead of dual-weird. We're just going to keep it. Right, you're going to have to do better this time, chat. I know, it's because I forgot to write the poll song. Everyone was like, there was a poll. Right, while you vote, please let me know what the winnings are, because I'm going to go stretch my legs, take my eyes away from the screen, make a cup of Rosie Lee, and I'll be back very, very shortly. There's a pole in the top of the chat. Ooh, ooh, there's a pole in the top of the chat. Would you look at that? There's a pole in the chat. There's a pole in the top of the chat. Wait, hey, there's a pole in the top of the chat. Would you look at that? There's a pole in the chat. There's a pole in the top of the chat. I was going to do it after doing the exit, but it's alright. My darlings, if you're a T-Storian, this is the end of the line for you. Thank you for joining me on my scribing journey, and I hope that you have a great journey too in scribing. Don't forget, you don't just deserve a life, you deserve a happy, healthy, and fulfilled life. And go check me out on all my other socials, and go grab Gold Road if you don't have it already. Links in bio, commission paid, humble bundle, what's it? And if you're watching on Twitch, don't go too far because I'm going to be back. But for those that are watching on the VOD, historians, I'll see you next time.